Oh man, this is crazy! I don't get to leave the house very often. Is this expensive? That's your fault. I told you not to cut my nails.
Ugh, I can't even believe we're the same species.
Oh, you just need to finish my face? That's cool.
No, 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 no.
The groomer shaved my dog and it wasn't even matted. Then why is it coming off in one piece? Why is it coming off in one piece?
I like big boys, itty bitty boys, Mississippi boys, and the city boys. I like the pretty boys with the bow tie. Get your nails did, let it blow dry.
I want to introduce you to a really special girl. This is Haven, the little pitty with the heart on her butt. Haven spent the first 3 years of her life in a dogfighting ring. When the humane officers had found her, her ears had been cropped recently as an adult, and both of them were infected. I was lucky enough to adopt Haven in 2014. Since then, we've done some pretty fun things like her candy corn nails. Pit bulls, staffies, bullies, they all have really easy grooming requirements. Haven gets bathed about every 8 weeks, and every other bath I do a whitening shampoo. The high velocity dryer works great to loosen up the hairs, and then I follow that with my favorite brush for her coat type, which is a Zoom Groom. I clip and grind her nails just so that they are as short and as smooth as possible. Then we go and pick out whatever bandana she wants to wear, and I spritz her in my cranberry cologne. Once we're back home, Haven takes her usual
what they asked for. It's a picture of a puppy that hasn't gotten a haircut, what they gave me to work with. They had already chopped all over his head at home, both of his ears were matted. They asked me for a puppy cut, which isn't even a real haircut unless you have a poodle. This is what I did. I think he came out really cute. How to avoid being that owner with a crusty white dog. If you don't know what a crusty white dog is, here are examples. This was my first time being groomed. I was so scared, my skin ached and my fur was pulling my skin so much. My new groomer, Kat, went really slow and showed me one step at a time. I am ashamed to say it was hard for me. Kat didn't give up on me. Even when I panicked and fought, Kat stayed calm and kept me safe when I felt overwhelmed. She went at my pace, which was slow. Kat says that I am so good and I deserve all the patience and love in the world. She even took a snuggle break with me after my bath. She massaged my achy skin with a warm towel and laid on the floor with me while I ate a special snack with her. Had talked to my mom, and now I get to see her every 8 weeks for forever. My mom is sorry, and Kat hugged her too.
This is what happens when a doodle goes 6 months without being groomed. Unfortunately, a lot of people do not know or understand how high maintenance these dogs are before they buy them. I highly recommend to all my doodle clients to stay on a schedule of every 4 to 6 weeks. Even if they don't want a full groom every single time, I will still do a good bath and brush out in between grooms. I think even though she kind of looks like a schnauzer, she still looks so cute. Let me know what y'all think about her in the comments.
The last groomer said I was too aggressive to be groomed. I tried to tell her I am only 7 months old, and it being my first time I was so scared. I want to trust you so much, new human. When my mom and dad came in, she was yelling at me. I couldn't stop shaking and crying. She didn't care I am a nervous boy, I just needed some extra patience. I don't want to hurt anyone, ever. I just didn't understand what she was doing. Kat is my new forever groomer. She is my friend. I was perfect, and she was so patient. I got so many snacks and cuddles. I have been banned from every groomer I have ever seen. My mom was told that I am evil, dangerous, and not safe to even touch, let alone groom. I have to be groomed. It is not a choice. My mom thought I was going to have to be sedated for grooming at the vet a few times a year. Kat decided to try to work with me. I am not going to lie. I was bad. I fought her. I tried to bite. I clawed up her arms. Kat stayed calm. She didn't get angry. She didn't react to my bad behavior. She managed it. She found ways to keep us safe. We worked our way to where we are today. My haircut isn't perfect, but Kat says it shows how hard we are working. I don't try to bite or hurt Kat anymore. She is my friend.
Welcome to part 3. This is the inspiration picture that made me want to do this whole groom. I used celery sticks as a stamp to get the shape for the leopard print. I always use Opal's dye for everything, and there's a link in my bio. I know people will have mean things to say in the comments like, your dog is not a toy, you should not dye her. Why would you want your dog to look like that? Why wouldn't I want my dog to look like that? Everywhere we go, she makes people happy. She makes me happy, and I hope she makes y'all happy. I said in part 1 that the goal was for me to end up on Lisa Frank's Instagram page and maybe even their TikTok. So if y'all could please like, share, comment, copy the link, tag at Club Lisa Frank so they can see. Here she is all done. I'm so proud of this groom. And I'm so proud of Luna. Let me know what you want to see next in my Q&A.
We don't deserve dogs. You don't even know how cute you are. First visit to groomers ever, lil 10-month-old baby. I'm sure you are very mad at it. I'm so sorry. Lancia. Scrub, scrub, scrub. I'm going to be with this dog all day. I still don't know how to pronounce this dog's name. OMG, Mat City population 1 million. This is most def a charge. Sorry, I should Mom. Be wearing a back brace. Wow, wow, wow. Holy shit, these mats. God damn, that is a huge tick. How exciting. I love ticks, yay. What barista made my drink this morning? It was really bad. Need more coffee. Thick boy, so chubby, gross. What a good girl. Wait, is this a girl? Yes, it is a girl. Okay, cool. OMG, it's a boy. Looking good. This dog is an angel. So happy he is mat free. I love that for him. Big fluff. All done. So cute.
요새 너 조금 이상해졌어. 자꾸만 시도 때도 없이 시무룩하고 고민이 생겼니. 초등학교 영어 수업 시간에 배웠었던 현재 진행형 같아. 하루에 10번 내 맘이 움직여.
This senior wiener suffers from a little separation anxiety, which is why she's shaking so much. After a few hugs and some encouraging words, she settles down and is able to enjoy her potty cure. She absolutely loves getting warm soapy baths, and if you're wondering what's going on with her tongue, she has no teeth and has a very hard time keeping it in her mouth. I personally find it adorable. She's enjoying her best life as I dry her with the high velocity dryer. I trim her very fuzzy feet. I use my de-shedding rake to get out her loose fur. I give her a spritz of baby powder cologne. And this sweet girl's done and ready to go back to the comfort of her owner's lap.
This is Archie and he's a 13-week-old cockapoo. His owner found me on TikTok and booked him in for a wash and blow dry. I can't believe how well he did considering he's only 13 weeks old. Once I'd given him a bath, I took him over to the table to dry him with my blaster. The rabbits ended up being a really good distraction, even though they were up to no good. Close your eyes, Archie. Ah, that's more like it. A final blast with the dryer, and then I brushed and combed through his coat. I had to keep moving his nose out the way while I was trimming around his feet. I then trimmed around his eyes with some thinning scissors, and then I used my mini clippers to trim out all of the hair between his paw pads. The Mohican at the end wasn't intended, but look how cute he looks. He's back in 3 weeks' time for his big boy haircut and I can't wait to see him.
Show your client before their haircut, then after.
actual conversation with a client. Hello, I brought a 4-page document to show you how to properly trim our dog. Oh, okay. Can't wait. As you'll see per the instructions, we do not want any hair trimmed in front of his eyes. Are you sure? He has a lot of hair. Well, I suppose you can. But good luck with him. He really is my wife's dog and isn't very smart. He is 1/2 retriever and can't even fetch a ball. What did you do to our dog? I have been trying to get him to play with a ball for months. But every time I would throw one, he'd just stare at me. But after his groom, he actually played fetch with me. Sir, your dog's hair was in front of his eyes when you first brought him in. He literally couldn't see the ball. Oh, I didn't think about that.
Hey, I wanted to show y'all undercoat removal in a Great Pyrenees. This is a Save Your Fur nozzle. It removes like almost all the undercoat. Watch it like slide down his leg. Oh my god.
Show your client before their haircut, then after.
Here's how to trim dark nails on a dog. You're gonna look at the nail and you'll notice there's this curl, and right where the curl starts to straighten out, that's where you wanna trim at. That's usually where their quick is. Otherwise, you can just trim a little bit at a time until you notice that dark center. That will be their quick. And just make sure you're doing whatever you're comfortable with, guys. If you have too much anxiety, it kind of makes the dogs anxious too. And remember, that's what us groomers are here for, to help you. And you're gonna notice I'm just trimming right where that curl starts to straighten out. And if you look right in the center there, that darkness, that's the quick. That's where you want to stop. And you can use a Dremel to help smooth in and get it a little bit shorter, but this isn't necessary. You can walk them on the pavement to help wear their nails down a little more. And look at the difference. Oh, thank you. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Gone for 15 minutes. What did you do? Friendly reminder. Take your dog out to use the restroom before taking him to the groomers. Now I have to wash him again. Not his fault, but just a quick reminder, take your dogs for a walk before they go to the groomers, or at least to use the bathroom. Feel better? Yeah?